Good morning. Today is Tuesday, October 11th. I'm James.
And I'm Harper, and here are today's top headlines. It's almost time to pick your pumpkin for carving. We'll give you some tips on how to pick the best pumpkin for your cute and spooky jack-o'-lantern.
And how much pumpkin pie could you eat? Probably not as much as the latest record-breaking pumpkins breaking pumpkins would make.
Now let's go to Vera with today's lunch.
Hello, this is Vera with the lunch. Today's lunch is chicken biscuit, taters, and gravy with steamed corn, entree salad or PB&J kit, baby carrot, side salad, fresh fruit, and milk. Thank you. Back to Harper.
Thanks, Vera. It's almost cool enough to start carving those pumpkins, but it's important to carve safely. The first step in a fun and safe pumpkin carving experience is to choose the right pumpkin. Here are some few tips to get you started. Look for a pumpkin with smooth, less bumpy skin. A smooth pumpkin is easier for kids to draw on and safer for you to carve. Avoid pumpkins that feel heavy for their size. This can indicate thick walls that could be difficult to carve through. Skip any pumpkins with soft spots.
And last week, a 2,554-pound pumpkin grew in upstate New York, set a new U.S. record for the heaviest in the whole country. The previous New York State's record was 2,517 pounds. Yesterday, a new pumpkin broke that record, weighing in at a massive 2,560 pounds. A horticulture teacher from Minnesota set this new U.S. record on Monday. The teacher drove the gargantuan gourd for 35 hours to see his hard work pay off at the 49th World Championship Pumpkin Weigh-Off in Half Moon Bay, California. A grower in Italy holds the record for heaviest pumpkin. He grew a 2,702-pound squash in 2021. According to Guinness World Records, I wonder how much pie that pumpkin made. And now to Cameron with today's weather.
Thank you, James. Today is going to have a wide range of temperatures with a high of 78 and a low of 67. It will be mostly cloudy to partly cloudy. Now to Vera with the special segment. Don't forget to stay safe and have a nice day.
Today's trivia is all about pumpkins. Since kindergarten is taking a trip to the pumpkin patch on Friday, so kindergarten, listen closely. Number 1. The word pumpkin showed up for the first time in the fairy tale Cinderella. Before that, they were sometimes called pompion or gromelon. Although we often think of pumpkins as vegetables, they're actually fruits. Pumpkins, along with cucumbers, tomatoes, and avocados, come from the flowers of their plants. That makes them all fruits. There are more than 45 different types of pumpkin, each with fun names like Baby Bear, Spooktacular, Ghost Rider, Tricky Jack, and Sweetie Pie. Every part of the pumpkin is edible, including the skin, leaves, flowers, and stem. Pumpkin and other squash blossoms can be eaten raw. They're also particularly tasty when lightly battered and fried. The first jack-o'-lanterns weren't made from pumpkins at all. They were made from turnips. An Irish folk tale led to the tradition of carving turnips. When Irish immigrants moved to America, they found pumpkins much more suitable for carving than turnips, and the modern jack-o'-lantern was born.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Let's wish a happy birthday to the following orcas. We missed a birthday from this weekend. Taya Brown Blake from 3M had a birthday on October 8th. And today we have two birthdays in Mrs. Troublefield's class. Lucas Manning and Finn Smith. Alright, please come to the library to get birthday pencil. Now it's time for our birthday joke. What did the ocean say to the birthday boy? Nothing, just waved.
Tomorrow's picture day. Dress your best.
Stay tuned after the broadcast for a special segment for our upcoming fun run.
I'm James for ONN. Have a wonderful day.
And I'm Harper from ONN. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thought it was a buffalo, but it appears to have some spikes up in here. These could be nostrils.
Oh, our visitors are back. Welcome to the Booster Ranger Station. Ranger Johnny here.
And Ranger Sarah here.
Oh, today I have the most supreme blockbuster piece of gear yet.
Oh my word, what is it? Truly is blockbuster breaking.
Yeah, it is blockbuster breaking, isn't it? Oh, and speaking of blockbuster, we have another Grandland Adventure video.
I can't believe Grandpa worked at Everglades National Park. No wonder he loved alligators so much.
I expect there's a lot about your grandpa you don't know. He was a bit of a legend, you know?
All right, let's see what character trait Grandpa learned in the Everglades.
Long ago, a free-flowing river wound across South Florida, 50 miles wide and 1 foot deep. Today, a vast network of wetlands and forests form a delicate ecosystem that's teeming with life. Welcome to Everglades National Park, the largest subtropical ecosystem in America and the third largest park in the lower 48. With over 1.5 million acres of wilderness, The Everglades is home to 400 species of birds, 50 varieties of reptiles, dozens of mammals, and countless fish and insects. For centuries, this region of South Florida was inhabited by Native American tribes like the Tequesta and the Calusa. As the area became more settled by early Americans, plans arose in 1882 to drain the wetlands and develop the land for agricultural and residential use. Thankfully, the park was established in 1934 to protect the quickly vanishing Everglades. One of the things that makes the Everglades so unique is that it's home to many rare and endangered species like the elusive Florida panther and the West Indian manatee. Do you know the manatee's weight is measured by the ton? No wonder they're sometimes called sea cows. One of the best ways to explore the Everglades is by airboat. On an airboat tour, you might see ospreys, bottlenose dolphins, lemon sharks, and of course, lots of alligators. And don't forget, the Everglades is the only place in the U.S. where you can find the American crocodile. Whether you're taking in the Sawgrass Marsh from the observation tower in Shark Valley, or taking photos of wildlife along the famous Anhinga Boardwalk Trail, you can't help but feel a desire to steward this land well.
So, what do you think, kiddos? What character trait do you think the Everglades have to teach us?
Never go swimming in a swamp?
Grandpa said the park stirs you to action.
To protect the land and ensure it thrives for generations. That sounds like stewardship.
What's that?
Stewardship is all about caring for what's been given to us. Right, Grandma?
Precisely. Whether it's the natural environment or our time or talents or resources, stewardship is about cultivating, managing, and preserving what's been entrusted to us.
But how do you live with stewardship?
It starts with being aware of what's been given to you, and then ask yourself, how can I use these gifts and resources to serve others?
So the Everglades taught Grandpa how to live with stewardship? Makes sense. Did you guys hear that? The puzzle box moved, and it's glowing again. Another step closer to finding that treasure.
I wonder what park we get to visit next.
Stewardship. Protecting what's been given to you. You know, that is why I love being a park ranger.
Me too! We get to protect this land every day.
Every day, Ranger Johnny. You know, before we do our next job, we should do the cheer one more time with our adventurers. What do you think?
Yes, let's do it!
All right, everyone, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Grand Land Adventure! All right, what's up next for the day, Johnny?
Let's see.
Picking up trash.
Stewardship! Adventurers, you can also practice stewardship where you are. If you see some trash on the ground at your school, why don't you pick it up and throw it away? You can protect what's been given to you too. Well,
Farewell, adventurers!